Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Very, like, I appreciate the workers. I've always been pro worker. Like when I go to a job or a company, the people that I automatically connect with are the security guards, the like the sanitation, whoever the people is doing the work.
The
I
front
get to
line
know
motherfuckers.
all of them, and because I know them, they put me up to whatever is going on in that company that I need to know.
Well, that sounds like some commie shit to me. You know, you got to be some red pill, bro. That sounds like some communist shit to me. You love the workers. What about the rich guys that have to pay the workers that don't have to be there and deal with the front line issue?
The rich guy, you know what's so funny? The rich guys don't know shit about what's going on in the company.
They never do.
They're all and they're the last ones to find out that they're getting axed.
Yep. But they always
I've seen them come and I've seen them go. But I keep seeing the same garbage people.
But the funny thing is the garbage people don't get a golden parachute.
But the point that I'm making, the reason why I mention the workers is that they're the people that do the shit that we don't want to do is the reason why this society runs. And it's just so funny to me that the people who do all the shit work that we don't want to do get the least amount of respect when it should be the opposite.
Yep.
They should be getting the utmost of respect. They got a little glimpse of it when the pandemic started, when they became all of a sudden essential workers. They got a little glimpse. But the moment that was over, now we're back to normal again. Nobody gives a fuck about them.
Yep. They was
and I just think
for
that
like 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. I just think that says a lot about people. Like all of these people that, like, when you go into your bathroom and you take a shit, somebody has to deal with it. There's no magical place that it goes. There's a place. There are people that are dealing with your shit and your piss. Jobs that you don't want to do. How about just appreciating that?
But the thing is, like, that's what modern liberals and conservatives don't care about. They don't. The modern liberal doesn't care about that. If they not if the person
out of sight, out of mind,
not virtue signaling 24/7 for you. If the modern conservative isn't actually talking about workers' fucking rights, they don't give a fuck about them. It's just my team. You're not on board with my team? Go fuck yourself, buddy. Well, still clean my toilet. Still deal with my sewer issue.
But fuck you while you're doing it.
Yeah, fuck you while you dealing with my garbage that piled up for fucking 6 months. Oh, you got to go clean out a house where a hoarder lived? Fuck you, nigga. That's your job from both sides of the aisle. From both sides. And
you know what's so funny? Those people should be getting their ass kicked, but they ass kissed, but they don't require that. You know what they really appreciate? A good morning.
Yep.
When you see them and they're picking up your garbage, good morning, how you doing? Where you treat people like a fucking human being. That's all they really want. And they can't even get that from people because the people don't respect them. Yet they're doing all the fucking hard work that you don't want to do. So I'm like, if you want to get me heated, that's why I can't stand a Jeff Bezos.
Well,
he's a piece of shit to me.
He as usual in American terms, with like the rich motherfuckers already started out with money. All the majority, I would say 96% to 97% of the really rich motherfuckers in America started out with money. There's less than a handful of other people that didn't start out with money and caught lightning in a bottle with a product and became ultra rich. Yes, I hate these hypocrites too.
Mm-hmm.
But like most of the ultra rich motherfuckers that we know of now started out with money. Jeff Bezos started out with his family had money. Bill Gates' family had fucking money. Elon fuckstick started out with money, but since we have simpletons in society, they don't do the research or even care about the facts they come across. They just need to praise somebody in a higher a made up echelon from them, and will protect them at all costs. Vis-a-vis, we see dumb motherfuckers on Facebook. Well, you gotta protect Kanye at all costs because what? Who coming after Kanye? Fucking nobody. Fucking nobody's coming after Kanye.
Obviously, they ain't coming after him because he got $1 billion.
Exactly.
When you got $1 billion
exactly.
in America, you can rest assured you ain't really no threat.
Jesus. You ain't no threat. Who gonna cancel you? You got enough. If you got $1 billion, you got enough money for like 7 to 8 lifetimes. You can die and come back, live a full life, die and come back, live a full life, multiple lifetimes if your fucking money is still there. So it's like if you can live, if you can be fucking Braveheart and what the Highlander, if you can be a Highlander multiple fucking times,
I'm done.
You don't need to be protected. You Highlander, nigga. Get your head cut off a couple times, live 13 lifetimes, and come back as a homeless person, and then come talk to me. Like
these rich people don't have to worry about protection because they got enough poor motherfuckers to protect them.
Exactly. That's the crazy
Kanye West
thing.
got an army of people to protect him from anything that might happen to him.
Army of retards to stand in the way of bullets, swords, and clubs, to where he can be off in the Cayman Islands somewhere. He can just disappear. He can just disappear somewhere.
It's so funny. The people that they protect, that they consider men of the people, it's all rich dudes.
Because that from human history, from everywhere, from every continent or walks of life, you had a subsect of fucking Darwin Award awaiting motherfuckers to protect rich people that did not care about them.
$1 billion,
you had an army of motherfuckers. $1 billion is insane. Why do you need $1 billion? You cannot spend $1 billion. You can't, unless you bought the planet. And then it's like, who are you buying the planet from? Unless you bought the planet and the fucking moon that circles it, how the fuck do you spend $1 billion?
We've done the math. Me and my cousin have done the math. When all of your fixtures are in place, when you've gotten your house and your car and your fixtures, right? To live super comfortable, where you got excess cash, you don't need no more than 10 grand a month. That's $120,000 for the whole year. That's all you need. Once everything is in place, what else is there to buy?
Nothing other than to pass it down to your piece of shit bastard ass fucking legacy. That's
how many people out there in that chat room what would you do if you had 10 grand a month? Keep in mind, I'm not talking about to pay your rent. No, rent's paid. Everything's paid. You got 10 grand to put in your pocket for the month.
Yeah, you ain't got no debt.
Yeah, no debt, none of that. You ain't paying no bills.
A month.
Do you think that you could live off of that? You think you could travel? You think you can buy, whatever electronics or whatever? Do you think that you can handle that? 10 grand a month?
Bro, if I had 10 grand a month, I'll be honest with everybody. If I had 10 grand a month, I'd be putting that shit towards space exploration. So it's the fact that I want to make a Dyson Sphere program so that way I ain't got to pay energy costs. Nobody on the planet got to pay energy. That shit could be going towards like really advanced shit that everybody can benefit off of. But I'm not like most people, and I don't need people to be underneath me to feel good. Like
in the chat room, whoever in the chat room, tell me yes or no. Can you live off of 10 grand a month after all your bills and all your stuff is paid? So what the fuck do you need $1 billion for?